Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, how are you all doing? So we're here today with Madara Rap Godomodo or by Rustage Naruto Rappo. Shoot, we all love Madara, don't we? Today's a Madara day, in case you can't tell. Today's a Madara day. We are, well, you lot, you'll see. But all I'm gonna say is today is a Madara day, so it's not just this video. But I do want to give a shout out to Rustage. I also want to say, go check out his original video, which I will have linked in the description down below. Madara is such a fun character. I think many people actually feel the same way like me, which is that like he wasn't the best villain in Naruto, but he was most certainly, I think, the one that most people gravitate towards. Obviously, there are villains that have significantly better character than Madara. Let me just so the loading thing isn't there. There are significantly better villains in Naruto, such as Pain, for example. Itachi, if you want to call him a villain. Probably more so like an antagonist, honestly. But like there are definitely better Gaara, when he was a villain. There are definitely better villains in Naruto. Orochimaru, I'd say, is also a better villain. But the thing with Madara is that he's just so fun. He's just so fun that you're like, okay, Madara, you may not be the best written villain. Yeah, you have a decent story, but honestly, it's not that great, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. I said honest like 500 times just then. But, like, he's not, like, the best written villain. But because he's so cool and because he's so overpowered, you're like, oh, man, that's so cool. It's like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, it feels like a Dragon Ball Z villain, if I'm being completely honest. Like, with Dragon Ball Z villains, they are more so a threat, and they are more so just this overwhelming, this almost like this natural disaster that's coming your way, and you're just like, man, that is so cool, because you're like, oh man, the main character is standing up to this cool character. But like, yeah, he's not like the best written. I'd say probably Gaara is the best, the best villain in probably Gaara or Pain. Honestly, is probably the best villains. Maybe Obito. I don't even like Obito, but like maybe Obito as well. So you're in this very weird predicament with Madara, but I like Madara. I liked Madara. That's what are you doing? Boy. Alright, look. Naruto went downhill, but way before that one. That scene, ooh, my goodness. If it wasn't so close to the ending, I was reading it back then, week to week when chapters came out, but like, ooh, the community was up in arms about that chapter, I can tell you that much. I will say this, right? For all the faults that Naruto Shippuden has, and there are plenty, yes, I'm always hating on it. That's my personality trait when it comes to Naruto. I'm always hating on Naruto Shippuden for how much it sucked compared to the original one. How much it let me down compared to the original one. But for as many faults as they had, one thing that they were able to do nicely was portray superiority. Like one thing, the power scaling, I'm not much of a power scaler, if I'm being completely honest. I hate power scaling, unless it's Toriko, where it's like, okay, these characters can beat anyone, like even Dragon Ball Z character. Like, you have Minority World and Goku is done. Minority World, Goku is finito. That's all I'm gonna say. Ichiro just goes Minority World, gone. Neo just goes munch munch, chomp chomp, gone. But that's a different story. That's a fun power scaling, not just the direct like hand-to-hand combat kind of power scaling. But like, yeah. Madara God Mode by Rustage, as I always say, please go check out the original one, which I will have linked in the description down below. Besides that, though, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I'm such an epic rapper. Yeah. Magnificent, so delicious, yeah. Hear them, vicious and that's me. That's me right there. Just awful rapper, rhymer. I'm Shakespeare. That's really what it boils down to. Let's hop right in. Madara, Uchiha. Yeah.
All of your ninjas should know me. You're on a level below me. I'm like an Oni, you're a phony. Oh please, I'm one and only. Look at me ghostly, you make me ghostly. Why don't you go be...
Okay. Although I don't quite agree with that. That line there, that line right there. I'm like Oni.
You're a
phony. Oh please, I want an Oni. Should have said I'm 1 and 3. Nah, doesn't matter. Because Onis are usually coming free. Whatever.
look at me ghostly, you make me
It's got 3 eyes. Alright. I see what you did there.
I'm like an oni, you're a phony. Oh please, I'm one and only. Look at me ghostly, you make me ghostly. Why don't you go be something less lowly? Cause you know Loki told you they owe me. I'm the true goddess shinobi. Knowing that these armies alarming, it's like I'm thumbing the arm in the subs equipment to summon. And when I'm getting
Alright. Rustage, fam. Rustage, fam. This is a banger. Alright, this is straight up. This is a classic.
ghostly, why don't you go be something less lowly? Cause you know Loki send you they owe me. I'm the true goddess shinobi. Knowing that these armies alarming, it's like I'm thumbing the arm in the subs equipment to summon. And when I'm getting better and better and battering bodies, I'm starting to pot in the souls, potting them whole, crushing the skulls. I'm scary.
Okay, damn, that's cool.
Cutting out your organs so the bleeding
Ooh,
is external.
my Mangekyo is eternal.
Crushing the skulls, I'm scary. Activate my Sharingan, make it external. Cutting out your organs so the bleeding is
External.
Trick you in a minute so your face be turning purple. Ninja evil cards, it would be more like a journal. Combining chakras, my
Damn. Oh, damn. Throwing that shade at Kabuto too with his ninja cards. Ooh, throwing that shade at Kabuto.
external. Trick you in a minute so your face be turning purple. Ninja evil cards, it would be more like a journal. Combining chakras, my renegades activated. Waited, now I'm reincarnated. Hatred is burning what's sacred. Redder, never, 6 bars, get a letter. Pressure, crush your center. I've got a plan of action. Passion is born through endeavor. Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. God move. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. God move. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. God move. Chakra release, better you wanna retreat. God move.
Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. God move. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. God move. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. God move. Chakra release, better you wanna retreat.
Boy.
I was born into war, my brother's blood on the floor. I was a child, so it is wild that I'd be used to the gore. Never had a friend like you, didn't share my clan, you hid yours too. Sharing our stories, we're making it do. Picture a world where the fighting was through. Ending our friendship, so I have no problem when I have to kill you. I'm an Uchiha, so this is where we are, and I have the will to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You. I'm an Uchiha, so this is where we are, and I have the will to. So even when you're putting up your life with a knife in your side, open eyes for a better world. There is never something we decide what I lie. Peace can only happen when I'm in control. On a hazard field experiment.
Ooh. Infinite Tsuku. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that. I like that, Rustage. I like that.
There is never something we decide what I lie. Peace can only happen when I'm
I'm
in
in
control.
control.
On a hazard failed experiment. Do you understand? Uchiha are in fear whilst the send you make demands. Take a stand. Time coming through you defend. I do not care if we used to be friends. What I intend, bow to descend. Battle me in the valley
of the end.
Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. God move. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. God move. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. God move. Chakra release, better you wanna retreat. God move.
Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. God move. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. God move. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. God move. Chakra release, better you wanna retreat. God move.
Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beasts. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. Chakra release, betting you wanna retreat.
This one was a jolly good. This one was hype. Let's call it what it was, right? This one was hype. This one was hype as flip. Alright, hype as flip. One has to, it has to be said, and one has to say that with full chest. This one was hype as flip. No mention though of Guy. Damn it, my guy. Damn it, the best character. It used to be Jiraiya, but it used to be Lee. But then Lee took a nose dive. Yeah, Guy is top 2. Top 2 in the verse in terms of character. Just in terms of characters that I like. He's not the best written character, granted, but like in terms of character that I like, yeah. Most certainly. Until that moment was undone. Naruto just coming in, hey, I can save you. Like, bro, come on, man. Can't even do a sacrificial move, but okay. Alright, cool. Madara. God mode. Woo! This is one of those songs that like I can imagine having on in the background. Not thinking about it at all, just having it in the background and just being like, yeah. Or like playing something, or like having to get, or like doing something, or reading something, just like, yeah. It's one of those songs, isn't it? It's one of those songs where you're just like, yeah, this is a banger. Like, this is a banger. Like, you can play this in the background, even when people are coming over and just like, yeah, let's put put some good music on. Like, you're like, all right, let me put that on. Let me put that on. That's kind of what this music is. That's kind of what this song is from Rustage. Rustage. As I always say, though, ladies and gentlemen, please go over to his channel. Please go and watch the original one. Please go subscribe to him. Please go like his video and go share his video. And then come back on my channel and do the same here. Besides that, ladies and gentlemen, Madara. Uchiha. I always love that moment in like the first episode of Naruto Shippuden, where it's like Sasuke, you know, talking to the Nine-Tailed Fox, and he's like, those eyes, they remind me of Madara Uchiha, and Sasuke's just like, never heard of him. Never heard of him. But that's like when you're like, okay, this Madara Uchiha hype. First you had the whole, Valley of the End battle, in like part 1 of Naruto, and then in like Shippuden you had in first episode you had Madara being hyped to be like, okay, alright. Oh, and then he comes in and you're like, oh my goodness, that's Madara. And then he's got the really good, you're like, oh my goodness, he's got the really good too. And then you're like, wait. He doesn't even need the Rinnegan to body these fools. And they're like, oh, shit. But when he does a shadow cleanse, like, alright, fam. Alright, fam. Like, should I create a shadow clone for each of you? Or should I create 5? And they're like, oh, shit. Like, oh, shit. And then the power creep happened where it's like someone like Akashi that could only use like 1 or 2, what's it called? 1 or 2 Mangekyo Sharingans, suddenly he's able to like spam them left, right, and like, it's like, bro, what just happened? What just happened? You just went from like, you using 1, it's like draining half your chakra. You're like, if I use the second one, I'm gonna die, as we saw in the pain arc. And suddenly he's spamming them left, right, so like, it's like, bro, that's what I'm like, bro. Alright, okay, like now it's going too, now it's going too far. Now it's going too far. There is no consistency anymore. But Madara Uchiha from Naruto, good mode. Rustage. I'll see all of you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Everyone, until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always,